There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits, or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria Prime chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
Let's go ahead and get right into it today. Let's take a look and talk about the markets, the conditions, the different things going on. So we're going to go through all of our VPSs. The first thing is NZD CAD has entered our worst performing list. As you've seen, it has not been performing lately very well. GBP CHF right now as well is not in our top performers. None of the CHF pairs really ever have been. So we're going to just keep going through our VPSs one by one. USD JPY right now is not in a crazy drawdown, but as we know, JPY pairs we've never been a big fan of. Right now, AUD JPY is in no weekly floating on the week, no updates there. AUD CHF is in 4.81% profit floating right now that we could close out of. AUD NZD is still in a drawdown that has been working to recover from. Going over here, we can see that we have 2% negative floating on CAD JPY. On CHF JPY, AUD USD, no action this week. Coming over to Euro CHF, this one has taken a major toll. As we know, again, CHF pairs not the best pairs to run, but they've also gone on a hefty run in the wrong direction. So, we're looking to avoid some of these less liquid pairs as times happen with these things. EuroCAD, we know, has been added a worst performer in a while. Euro JPY did 5.72% this week. No action in Euro AUD. GBP USD, we are in 0.87% weekly floating. Positive there. GBP NZD, no action. No action on GBP JPY this week. GBP CAD, we have no action this week either. GBP AUD, no action. USD CAD, we did 3% this week. USD CAD, as always, is continuing to lead as the best performer. NZD USD is in some weekly floating right now. We have no action on Euro GBP, never really have. We're just waiting on this to load. There we go. Taking a look at NZD CHF, no action. Euro GBP, no action. And NZD JPY, no action. Continuing Euro NZD, as we know, went on a run and terror and lost some money. We're back in some trades. We're on 4% floating on the week, making back some losses. But still a non-recommended pair. And going on, GBP CHF, 25% drawdown. Again, CHF pairs kind of looking to avoid. NZD CAD we talked about. So those are kind of the results on that side. Let's go over to the actual look here and taking a look at the one pair data. As you see, again, GBP AUD and USD CAD continuing to stand next to each other, an absolute gain and gain. GBP USD not too far behind it. AUD USD, GBP NZD, Euro USD, CAD CHF, all continuing to kind of run side by side. You want to maintain lower drawdown while also accumulating profit. Now, getting into GearBox and GearBox Pro. We are super close to the release of these. We're very, very excited to roll those out, as well as possibly roll out some new VPSs as well with them. So a lot more in store on that side of things to increase performance and increase results. So let's take a look at the next week and how it's going to play out. So today, obviously, we see some red folder news, but we're going to go over here to September 3rd. And over the next week, we can see that there are some red folder news on Euro with German preliminary CPI. We have USD CBP consumer, JOLTS job openings, non-farm employment change, ADP, as well as NFP again on Friday the 2nd. So a pretty volatile week ahead in USD on the majors. Expected a lot of USD red folders, so expect some volatility around the majors, especially in this next coming week. Let's take a look at the questions. All right. So a lot of exciting stuff. GearBox, as always, is continuing to make money, perform. A few pairs that are in the non-recommended section continue to do what they do, non-recommended things, which is lose money, and eventually make it back. They don't blow the account, but they work. But the point is, we want to avoid those pairs. I continue to optimize for worse performing pairs. As time goes on, we continue to increase these entries. We're continuing to optimize these pairs, and we'll continue to do so, as we continue on. But so far, the product delivered to customers is continuing to perform, continuing to make money. So we're very excited for the success that customers have continued to have with GearBox, and we look forward to continuing to make it an even better product for every single one of you using this Expert Advisor product. But with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to another phenomenal trading week. And I'm really looking forward to us launching the newest GearBox and the nearest GearBox Pro with tons of new features that are going to help increase profit and decrease risk, and again continue to set GearBox as a leading product in the marketplace. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday weekend ahead, and let's look forward to making some more profits together. With that being said, have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks again for being here live. And those of you watching the recording, thanks again for taking the time out of your day to watch the recording. I appreciate you all and look forward to another one.